Good morning again. Today I'm going to talk to you and read something which, in my opinion, is very important for managers and which is the reason for a lot of nerves and, in some cases, even time and energy more than 66% it takes from the manager and or the organization. The reference comes from the management system of Ron Hubbard in one of the books, book number 7, right? This is for executives, and it's written on 26th of May 59, but it's still very, very active and recent. There are only 4 things which an executive wants on his incoming communication lines. So a manager receives contacts, receives emails, receives telephone or verbal communications, and actually of all that he receives, he only wants 4 things. The first one is information. So information is not the same as data. When someone, imagine you are a farmer and someone comes to you and says, the painters are painting in red the walls. This is data, this is not information, because it's not directly related to your purpose. If the person comes to you and says, boss, the weather is going to go to 0 degrees Celsius, that's information, because it's data which goes directly into your purpose, right? So a manager wants information, which is important data which have to do with the purpose that the executive has. Information. 2, appointments and dismissals of personnel for his action or confirmation. So it means the following: boss, we would like to recruit this person. We checked all this, and for us, this person is okay. And you then just approve. Or, boss, this person, we want you to check one thing, if he has experience enough as a manager, and then to tell us, and then we can decide. Okay, you do this then. That's an action for the appointment or dismissal. 3, financial matters. Okay, that's plain and simple. 4, acknowledgements, meaning you give a task or you give information, the person gives you an acknowledgement showing that the cycle is finished. These are the 4 things that the manager wants on his incoming communication lines. Unfortunately, a lot of staff, they also put on the communication lines of a manager 3 other things. And the first one that a manager does not want on his lines is demands for decisions. Boss, can you decide, please? Boss, what should I do there? Hey, I have a problem. What is the solution, etc., etc. Now, a manager does not do this. He does not answer this. He gives back the problem. Why? Because he loves people so much, not to make robots out of people. 2, backflashes and counts. So I say, okay, sell 5,000 euro. And I know when I say this, that the person is capable of doing this. And the person says, no, I can't. Or he backflashes. He says, why? Can you not do it yourself? This is number 2, a manager doesn't want on his lines. And then 3, and theta. Now, and theta means enturbulated theta. Theta means thought, and it's also the truth. And theta is enturbulated truth, meaning lies, rumors, problems, bad news, negative opinions, fear, like the typical Monday morning mentality. The manager comes in and one of the staff says, oh, boss, do you know, blah, 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 what they say about us? There is big pandemia today. This is typical. All this we call and theta. A manager does not want this on his lines. And by the way, does not need this on his lines. Why not? Because it takes 66% even more of the energy and the attention of people. And especially in a situation like today, you as manager, you have to be very difficult with that. You know, me personally, I love people, but when they come with Theta or when they come with demands for decisions or backflashes, I put it back. I'm a tiger on this. So be a tiger and survive. Good? See you tomorrow.